What's up, Multiverse? Dr. Dave here. Welcome to the Geek Lounge. So a few weeks back, my brother and I put up a whole bunch of shelves in the Geek Lounge so we can enjoy our collections a lot more rather than them being stuck in boxes in storage. And some of those shelves we decorated with items from our Star Wars collection, which we do showcase over on our Star Wars channel, the Mudhorn Cantina. If you're a fan of Star Wars, go and check it out. But over here in my corner, I've decided to decorate the two shelves behind me with mainly Funko Pops, some other items from my two favourite animes, One Piece and Naruto. And here's a quick scan of the corner, guys. As you can see, it's where all the magic happens. When I say magic, I am of course talking about editing, and it's pretty much my workstation for everyday life. So the middle shelf's going to be One Piece, the top shelf is going to be Naruto. So I know there's literally only one One Piece figure on here at the moment. The rest will go. I've just kind of lazily put them there. The 10-inch T-Rex from Jurassic Park, he's had multiple homes. When I say homes, of course, just the one home, but multiple places within the home. I used to have him on the Spielberg shelf, but that was probably more than a year ago. If you guys have been watching us for that long, firstly, thank you so much. But you probably would have seen the Spielberg shelf until I kind of pretty much changed the background of the Geek Lounge. There is that One Piece figure, the Kayou dragon form. I'm kind of not 100% sure what I want to do with a One Piece shelf just yet. I definitely have to be a bit more creative and think, but I would love to get this on there with the other two Kayou figures. The 18-inch Batman, I definitely need to find somewhere to put this beast. It used to be behind, my monitor here. There used to be a shelf. I don't know if you guys can kind of see some screw holes there. So there used to be a shelf in behind, and that's where Batman sat, but I used to have smaller monitors. These are brand new monitors, which are like 3 or 4 inches bigger.
That's what she said, or he said.
So yeah, I just lazily plonked him up there for now. And then all of these things here are what I picked up and unboxed earlier this week. I mean, there's a link if you guys wanted to see closer looks at these pops. And then up top is going to be the Naruto shelf. You guys can see I've already got the full Hokage rock sculpture set up there. That's going to be remaining, but I won't be having it central. I'm going to move it over to the side because I would love to try and get all of these guys in up there alongside it. The Connor 11, I think there's actually 2 Narutos in there. Maybe if we can fit Sai and Sasuke in as well. And then a few other bits. Originally, I was thinking to put some of the tail beasts in, like Son Goku, because I love the character design and I really love the Funko Pop. By the way, if you're wondering what that shelf is, it's just full of Star Wars helmets. It kind of looks a little bit weird, but trust me, there is quite a gap there, so it won't like intrude or anything like that in terms of viewing the pieces. But what was I saying? Yeah, so Son Goku, I don't know if you guys have heard or seen the New York Comic Con leaks, but we are going to be getting Matatabi, the Two Tails, and it's going to be glow in the dark. That is another one that looks awesome, and I imagine the Funko Pop will also look pretty darn awesome. But yeah, it's leaks for now, but it's the Scarlet Joker, Rock Cyrus, is that how you pronounce his name? The guys who leak stuff, and it kind of pretty much all comes true. So yeah, we need to kind of play around with things a bit. I kind of know more what I want to do with the Naruto shelf than I do the One Piece shelf, but yeah, for now, let's get this stuff cleared off and I guess start unboxing all of these. So straight off the bat, guys, I've run into a bit of a problem. Well, I call it a problem. It's not a problem at all. Let me show you so I can explain. If you've been watching for a while, you'll know I love to get my Funko Pop signed, particularly by voice actors in anime. And although I do have a few signed Naruto Funko Pops, by Naruto I mean the character himself, he's got plenty to choose from, right? The only other Connor 11 member I have those signed is Ino Yamanaka, signed by Colleen O'Shaughnessy, but she does only have this one pop and I don't have any more of her. So it's kind of like taking this out the box to put it in the display. It's a little bit weird why get it signed in the first place, right? However, I really do want to go with this Konoha 11 display, so I think I am going to take her out the box. And Ino was released in the previous wave, so not the last wave, the one before that. So hopefully I can pick up another one for pretty cheap, maybe £5-6, maybe even get one out of box, so we can then kind of return this to its box and display this with the rest of the signed pops. But yeah, let me waste no more time, get into these and see if they fit on the shelf, right? So this is where we are currently, guys. I have shifted all of the Hokage rock sculptures over here, but I could only fit 12 characters in next to them, which means poor old Sai has missed out. That's just another Naruto. I wasn't too sure which one to go with, that kind of bog standard standing one or the classic running one. I kind of think the standing one kind of goes with the rest of the characters. But yeah, only 12 can fit in, can't get the 13. I mean, I could take Sasuke out, I suppose. He did leave the village and pop Sai in. I did like Sai as a character, but I have to say I do like the fact that I have the original teams. I think that does look pretty cool. It's a shame I can't have them all with their senseis. I mean, Inoshika Cho we can do. We can have Asuma in behind. Team 7 we can have Kakashi in behind. Team Guy we can have my guy in behind. But yeah, team... Wait, were they team 10 or were they team 8? I think it was team 10, right? I think, or were they team out? Whichever one they were. Sadly, we don't have a Kurenai Sensei Funko Pop. So yeah, that's a little bit... Well, it's not annoying, it's just a little bit disappointing. Could have been quite cool. But yeah, first and foremost, I actually just wanted to see if I could get all of these guys in. I'm quite happy with that. However, I'm not sure whether I will have them at the front or above. I've got a few other things that I definitely want to get into this display. Also here with the Hokage rock sculptures, I'd like to feature some other characters above. I can fit some boxes in behind, which is pretty cool. I can literally fit a lot of these character boxes in behind. So he's putting them up in the store, putting them into boxes, pardon me, in storage. And then we can feature some other characters, you know, need to decide who it's going to be. But yeah, let me go and grab the few other things that I would like to get into this display and just kind of see how it all adds up, I guess. So these are actually the pops that I would like to get featured. Kurama Mode Kurama, as well as the Sasuke Complete Susanoo. Matching with them, the two pops there of both Sasuke and Naruto. And then the epic Sasuke versus Naruto moment. I think still one of the best, probably even the best anime moment Funko have ever made. I do also have the Nine-Tailed Chakra Mode Minato, which I think goes awesome with the Kurama Link Mode Naruto. But yeah, I don't know if it's going to really work. It's kind of more like a Naruto Sasuke theme as opposed to Minato. But yeah, let me get some things up on the shelves, see how it all fits. Alrighty guys, so this is where I'm at with these pieces. And I have to say, I'm quite pleased with this. We've got Sasuke kind of this side, and then Naruto this side. I maybe could have squeezed in some other variants of both characters, but I think this looks pretty cool how it is. We've got the awesome anime moment there in the middle, and I've also took the backing card out because I felt it looked a bit weird. Like there are two boxes in behind, and as you can see, they kind of hold it up quite well. I may even just pop a little bit of tape on it so it doesn't fall down. And then either sides we have two Naruto Kayou cards. If you guys watch my channel, you know I do open up a whole bunch of Naruto Kayou cards. In fact, I just did a news and leak update yesterday. There's a link to it if you want to check it out. But on the Naruto side, we have this OR card, and it's actually an extended art. I can't remember what they're called. Oh, goodness gracious me. It's just like extended art, so you guys can kind of see the card inside, and then there's like extended art around the side. It was a collaboration between BAM Collectibles, and I forget the other, like the company that actually did it. No, I thought they were actually on the back for some reason, but yeah, we have that one of Naruto, and then we also have that one of Sasuke, and they kind of then go with these two characters. I mean, these two I love, and this Kurama is, of course, a grail, so taking it out of the box, I know some people might be like, what are you doing? But, you know, it's got an awesome glow, and it just really fits in. Same with this. This is the Chase variant, which glows in the dark. It's an absolutely amazing glow, by the way. One of the best Funko I've ever done. But yeah, I don't own the commons, so it just kind of fits, really. And then we have, that's the Funko Shop exclusive Sasuke, which does glow. The only difference was the blood in the eyes. Well, I guess the glow as well, but yeah, unfortunately the glow on the red eyes has always been a bit cack. And then of course we do have the complete Susanoo, Sasuke's complete Susanoo. So yeah, I kind of like this. Let me know what you guys think. I do need to pop some more boxes in behind. Hopefully it all kind of fits well, and then we will be popping the Konoha, well I guess Konoha 12, is that really a thing? We'll be popping all the original teams up above. There will maybe be some space, pardon me, in behind like Sasuke and Naruto, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's get all the boxes in behind, especially in behind the Hokage rock sculptures. As I was initially thinking about putting other variants of the characters in above them, but we don't actually have another Hiruzen Funko Pop, so that kind of went out the water pretty quickly. And then I was thinking to put characters above them, which maybe were like a relation or had something to do with a particular character. So maybe Tsunade above Hashirama, Asuma above Hiruzen. I don't know, Naruto above Minato. Boruto above Naruto, Sakamoto, was that his name? Kakashi's father, or even Sasuke, maybe Jiraiya above Tsunade. But then I was like, who do you put above Tobirama? You know, they haven't made like an Izuna Funko Pop. We do have Madara, but then I was kind of like, well, you know, Madara should maybe go with Hashirama, and you know, I've got a lot of things to think about. Having the legendary Sannin in above would be pretty cool. There's a whole bunch of characters we can have that go above. It doesn't necessarily have to like correlate with each of these characters, I suppose, pardon me. But yeah, let me first get all of the boxes in behind so we can make sure there's like good fitting space. Alrighty, although it's been a few mere seconds for you guys, it's honestly been more than 2 hours since I did any filming. That's mainly because I had to go searching for some things, but I am pleased to say that the Naruto shelf is now complete. So you saw this earlier, a bit of a Kurama and Naruto theme going on, Naruto versus Sasuke, and then Sasuke with his complete Susanoo. And then up top we do have the Konoha 11. Yes, 11, no more Sasuke, because I had to make room for these guys. I did kind of spoil that a bit with Kisame, didn't I? But yes, I've decided to go with the Akatsuki members above the Hokage rock sculptures. I think it does look pretty cool, but there are 3 annoying things. The first, I kind of already mentioned it, I had to go searching, and that was for both Kisame and Zetsu. I actually had them in storage, and it was so annoying, guys. It's like one of those things. I went to the like right side and dug through all the boxes. Then I went to the left side. I was almost giving up, and it was like 1 or 2 boxes in on the left side. Had I started on the left side, I would have found them straight away. But yeah, I did find them, and I had to kind of change the like backing a little bit to fit them in because they are so much bigger. I think I've even got like a Naruto Kayou box that's kind of boosting Zetsu up a bit there. But yeah, they fit in after that, so that was pretty cool. The other annoying thing is that I don't unfortunately have Sasori, so I actually have Orochimaru in here at the moment. I believe he dropped back in January, right? I'm pretty sure it was, because I know I was away, and I'm pretty sure the last time I was away was in January, like overseas, I should say. Was in January, and the drop lasted like 6 or 7 minutes and he never came back. He is on Notify Me on Funko Europe, so hopefully we will get a restock and then I can replace him. Some of these are also stuck on, like Pain doesn't really want to stand up very well. It may have something to do with the protectors, so I have actually stuck both him and Hidan on with Scotch tape. I did actually do that with Naruto as well. As you can see, he's kind of going in between 2 protectors just to give a little bit of stability. But yeah, I'm really, really happy, you know, with how this has turned out. Oh yeah, there was 3 things I said that were annoying. It's Deidara, guys. He is the other Funko Pop that I do have signed. You know what? Still got a bit of tidying up to do. Wrong way. There we go. I did actually get this signed by Roger Craig Smith earlier this year. So yeah, that's like 2 signed Naruto Pops that I've now actually taken the pops out of, which is a little bit annoying, but again, maybe we can get like duplicates of these because I actually really do like this display here. I think it's pretty cool. Yes, I do miss some like really cool characters, Madara, Jiraiya, but you know what, maybe we can add to it someday or change it around. There's like a little bit of space in sort of behind both Naruto and Sasuke, but you know, having other characters may look a little bit weird. You know, we'll see, but for now, I'm really happy with this. Please do let me know in the comments section below, what do you guys think? And now, because I took so long to find both Kisame and Zetsu, because I've got so much tidying up to do, and because I started this super duper late, I'm going to have to sign off and do the One Piece shelf tomorrow, but through the magic of editing, Here you guys go. Alrighty, good morning multiverse. It is the following day. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit tired because I had a bit of a late night, but I do have the sweet nectar of life, salted caramel latte if you were wondering, to give me some energy to tackle the One Piece shelf. Alright, I've cleared off those empty boxes, so our canvas is now blank to decorate. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't have as clear a vision of the One Piece shelf as I did with the Naruto one. Yes, I did have to move a few things around. Yes, I did make that decision to throw in the Akatsuki members, but otherwise, every other pop is what I wanted to be on there. For the One Piece shelf, I'm just not 100% sure yet, so this is probably going to end up being like a work in progress, where I'll be adding some more things over time, whereas the Naruto shelf is pretty definitive. And so these are some of the pops that I would definitely like to get onto the shelves. I showed off that Kayou dragon form before, and mentioned I'd love to display it with the two other Kaidos either side. The one thing is that these Kaidos here have a huge base. I can't remember about dragon form. I don't think it does, but it's like a pretty big figure anyway. But definitely these two Kaidos, well, actually, does he have a huge base? I can't remember. This one for sure does. And that's the funny thing, these shelves look quite deep, but they're actually not. Like, you guys can see there with the Naruto shelf, I'm pretty sure you're only getting 2 boxes in, 3 would like overlap, so they're not as deep as they maybe look. So we'll have to see there, but I was thinking maybe some kind of like Wano battle type thing with these guys, so we can feature Yamato and maybe a couple of variants of, I was about to say Naruto, of Luffy, pardon me. But yeah, we'll see with that. I definitely want to get the two rides, the 2 ships in here, Polar Tang and the Thousand Sunny. You'll see the Merry is conspicuous by its absence, but that will actually be the centerpiece of this display. If you guys have watched me before, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, I'll leave it till the end of the video for a little bit of a reveal. It's one of my most treasured pieces in the collection. And then we gotta get the wanted posters in. I love this. Firstly, actually, let me say, it's such a disappointment that we haven't had a new ship since 2023, and I'm pretty sure WonderCon was at the beginning of 2023, so it's been over a year since we've had a new ship. I believe Whitebeard is rumoured, Whitebeard with the Moby Dick to be coming next. But yeah, back to the wanted posters. Love this idea. Such a shame we haven't got a new one this year. I'm pretty sure Luffy was the last one. New York Comic Con last year, right? I mean, he's kind of buried in behind there, but I'm pretty sure the sticker may have come off, actually, to tell you the truth. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he was New York Comic Con last year. Yeah, no new posters this year. And the rumoured One Piece drop for New York Comic Con is going to be Corazon, so not even any other wanted posters, though I'm looking forward to that one. Very popular character. Maybe not a major player in all of One Piece. He was certainly a major player in the kind of growth and whatnot of Trafalgar Law, and became this very lovable character. Rumours are that Nami is going to be next, a Target Con release next year, and I believe Target Con is always early in the year, maybe around February time if I'm not mistaken, which is a little bit weird because the rumours were that Whitebeard, like with the ship, was also going to be the next wanted poster, but there is a bit of precedent with this because when Ace released, he was the very first one to release. Shanks was then heavily rumoured to be the next one, and it actually turned out to be Gold Roger, or Goldie Roger I should say, and then Shanks came after, so maybe we're going to get the same thing with Nami and then Whitebeard releasing. Either way, I kind of want them to, you know, hurry up with the wanted posters. It's taking a while. Eventually I'd love to get these on the wall in some awesome display, but right now, while there's just 4, I think I'm going to get them onto the shelves. But yeah, let me kind of play around with a few things, guys, get some of these boxes opened up and let's see what we can do. And just very quickly, for height testing purposes, I've whacked each wanted poster into the corner, and I have to say, I think I kind of like it. It looks pretty symmetrical. So I've decided to go with Roger and Shanks. It's kind of like old crewmates, essentially. And then Luffy and Ace. We got the 2 brothers. Yes, we could have had Luffy and Shanks. We could have had Ace and Roger. Both would have made sense, but yeah, I'm quite liking that. I think I'll keep it. And well, to get to the next steps, as I said, we're going to open these bad boys up, so let's do it. he really was the king of the beast, wasn't he? Alright, so this is where we're at currently. I have the Thousand Sunny box as a placer for now, and then we'll be having the Polar Tang and the Thousand Sunny either side. And then here, as I said, I wanted to get Kaido Dragon Form in alongside the other two Kaidos. So we've got them on top of a bunch of other Funko Pops, also from the Wano arc. We got Onami, Armored Luffy, Armored Chopper, and there is Bone Kichi in there. But I was thinking I may actually take some of them out and kind of have like maybe a full on Wano display, maybe apart from what's going to be here centrally, and of course the wanted posters. Put Yamato in here because she knew Ace, right? So I thought that was a nice little touch, but yeah, I still need to play around with a few things. These boxes also aren't right up against the wall. I mentioned it earlier, guys, you can see the overhang there on the base, overhang there as well. And yeah, that one actually doesn't have a base. A little bit of overhang on Yamato, but nothing too serious. But they are pretty stable, so it's just these boxes are actually not quite against the wall, which is a little bit annoying. But yeah, as I said, not much space. You definitely won't get a pop, like a regular size pop in behind there, so yeah, I may have to find something else a bit smaller so we can then utilize the space up top. And then over here, I'm pretty much thinking the same thing, kind of going with, as I said, almost kind of a full, somewhat Wano shelf. One of the best arcs for sure. I would say it's probably my third favorite arc. I know it's in most people's top 5, if not their top 3 as well. Yeah, it was an awesome arc. I'd say it was my third favorite. Always love Marineford, to be honest. That's my favorite. I know everyone loves Water 7 in an East Lobby. That's my number 2. And yeah, Wano would be number 3. And because we have a lot of Wano pops, it was the big thing at the time. So I guess that's why Funko made it all. I think we'll just go with a Wano shelf. And then up above, that's the one thing, there isn't really anything as big as Kaido. So anything I put here, maybe like a Big Mum, because I definitely think some of the Big Mum pops last year looked awesome. Was it last year or was it the year before? Either way, you guys know what I mean. But yeah, there'll probably be like a similar space with these kind of 6-inch Kaido. So we'll see how it looks. But yeah, maybe like Big Mum, another Traffy, maybe a Jaggy could look pretty cool. And then I don't know, some of the other like Wano arc figures maybe. Let's kind of see. I'll play around a bit more, and well, I was going to say I'll join you guys in an hour or so, but literally a couple of seconds. Alrighty then, guys, this is where we're at, and I have to say, I don't think it looks too bad, though. First and foremost, I do apologise if you hear any kind of like shouting and screaming. Our walls are paper thin, guys, and our next door neighbours have a rather excitable child, and I think she does have a friend over, but we may get lucky. Either way, let's check this out then. So you guys already saw the 2 Kaidos, well, 3 Kaidos, I suppose, with the dragon form as well. Yamato over here. So I've then gone with what I kind of call the fighting force of the Straw Hats. I may be doing a little bit of a disservice to both Frankie and Robin, but you guys kind of know what I mean. We got Jinbei. That's actually the Chase variant. I couldn't find my common variant. I think he must be buried somewhere else. I think I was keeping that one behind maybe to get signed. And then we've got Zoro Enma. I decided to go with that one because I think it looks so freaking cool. We got the first iteration of Luffy Gear 5. Would like to get that replaced with the Laughing one day. And then we do have Sangoro, which I think is really, really cool. Sanji is my favorite character. But I may also change that out at some point for Sober Mask. I'm not entirely sure. Let me know what you guys think. Like Sangoro or Sober Mask. I was also thinking like above the Kaidos, I mean, maybe I could get in some of those. You guys may hear my stomach rumbling as well. I'm absolutely starving. But I may get in some like plastic wall. I don't know what you call them. They're like acrylic stands essentially, but they stick to the wall. I've seen some people sell them on Etsy and other places, so they could maybe like go above the Kaidos. Still need to sort this out and this out as well. Yeah, almost forgot Thousand Sunny and Trafalgar Law you already saw. And then yeah, we've got the rest of the squad. We got this Big Mum. I actually preferred the other Big Mum with homies, but the Hungry Big Mum I just kind of feel fits this quite well. And then we've got Eustace Kid and Traffy, or I should say Jaggy and Traffy either side. That is the Traffy from what was it, Punk Hazard, I think, wasn't it? So it doesn't quite go. I think there is a new Traffy coming. What's the ability? Was it injection point? Something like that. That is coming, which I think may fit in more. That's also the chase, by the way. I don't have the, well, it's not really a common because it's still an exclusive, but the non-chase variant. Kid also tucked in next to Shanks. If you know, you know. Likewise, I didn't really know who to put here next to Roger. I mentioned like with Yamato, like Yamato and Ace kind of made sense. And I was like, who do we put in next to Roger in terms of like Wano as well, right? And I was like, well, maybe Kozuki Odin makes the most sense, but my Odin is actually signed. And I do have a lot more signed One Piece Funko Pops than I do Naruto, so I don't really want to break up that kind of signed display, whereas the Naruto one, I didn't really have so much of a signed display going on. So I decided to go with the Chase Whitebeard. It was when he was younger and he visited the land of Wano and he was literally Roger's rival, so I figured it fits. And then we do have the rest of the Straw Hats in their Wano disguises. So yeah, I think it is pretty cool. I'm quite out of breath and quite hungry. As I mentioned, I spent like the last half hour trying to find Franosuke, guys. It was so annoying. He was in the loft. I saw him yesterday when I went up to get both Kisame and Zetsu, and I saw his name on a box, Franosuke, and I was like, okay, I know he's up there, should be easy to find. I spent like 20-30 minutes trying to find him. There are a lot of expletives thrown around, I can tell you that. And then I was like, you know what, there's one place I haven't looked. And I checked, guys, it was in the exact same box as both Kisame and Zetsu. I was like, nah, I swear it wasn't. It was like definitely written on another box. But yeah, we did find him. Because I was like, if I don't go and get him now, you know, I'm not going to go and grab him for weeks and weeks and weeks. And we're just going to have this silly empty spot. There is an empty spot here. More on that in just a second. Because, guys, I think it is time to throw in the middle piece here. Boom! Check it out, guys. One of the most prized signed Funko Pops in my collection. The Going Merry signed by the original 5 Straw Hat crew members with their pledges. I call it pledges. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, right? We've got Nami signed by Lucy Christian. You know, I'll draw a map of the entire world. Zoro signed by the legendary Chris Sabat, the world's best swordsman. Luffy himself signed by Colleen Clinkenbeard. I'm going to be king of the pirates. Sanji signed by Eric Vale. I'll find the all blue. And Sunny Strait signed Usopp with a little drawing as well to be a brave warrior of the sea. Now, I do need to get a protector for this. I'd really like to get a hard stack, to be perfectly honest, but I don't think they make them. So if anyone does know of any like custom places which make hard stacks, please do drop a comment below, preferably in the UK. I don't mind paying like decent money for it, but I don't want to pay like exorbitant fees, which is likely going to be the case if it is from overseas with customs, shipping, etc, etc. But I have got a soft protector on the way from All Things Vinyl, but that's only going to be coming in about 10 to 14 days. So to be perfectly honest, I'm probably going to remove this from the shelf, you know, once I close off this video and just put it back in the cupboard so it doesn't get dust and whatnot. And then once I get that protector in, it can go on and it can go back on the shelf. But yeah, the thing I was thinking about to go in behind here, guys, is we do have the East Blue Funko Pops coming of these 5 characters. And I thought, you know what, that could look pretty cool, having like Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, and then maybe kind of getting a riser or something for Usopp and Nami. Maybe wouldn't go with the rest of kind of like the Wano setup, I suppose, but I think it would look pretty cool above the signed Going Merry. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for my One Piece and Naruto shelves for now. The One Piece one, I think I will change at some point. Maybe just make it this kind of collage. Would collage be the right word? Of all like various different characters rather than going for like a specific Wano theme. The Naruto one, I doubt I'll change very much. I'll keep the Hokage rock sculptures up there. I love the kind of Sasuke Naruto theme kind of going on. Yes, I really do hope I get in more Naruto, or I should say we get in more Naruto voice actors here in the UK so I can get a lot more of these signed. But yeah, I really like the Naruto shelf. I think that came out very well. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really love the One Piece shelf as well. I think it does look pretty cool. But still, yeah, a little bit of a work in progress. I mean, the wanted posters will definitely be removed as more come in and we start maybe getting those up on the wall, but yeah, either way, I'm pretty happy, but I guess I better wrap this video up, guys. So first and foremost, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend with me here on the Geek Lounge. It is very much appreciated, and I hope you did enjoy this video. If so, be sure to give us the thumbs up. Drop some comments below. Let me know your thoughts. How did I do? Should I have included some other characters? How can I make this better? I would definitely like to hear from you. Otherwise, again, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out, nerds!